What is up, guys? Your boy MP Scratchy here. Today there's something that's been trending on Twitter that really caught my attention, right? And that would be Dark Souls 3. It was trending today. I don't really know why. I guess I haven't really read into it. I just saw that it was trending. I think. Let me see here. Well, I don't really know. I think they're just like more information about Dark Souls 3 has been released. Like there's some new images. I'll probably try to put some on screen right now. But you know, they're showing some, like they're showing like Praise the Sun animation coming back. I don't know how. I hope that they bring Solaire back. They probably will in some way. Like maybe just bring his armor back or something. But they show that in front of the castle. I'll try to get these things timed out, these pictures, as I talk about them. You know, here I guess I'll just talk about each picture individually and what I see. So far I see obviously the Praise the Sun or the like Sunlight Covenant like summoning pose that you do when you get summoned, along with like the circle underneath, so it looks like this guy's being summoned, right? And it's all in front of this big castle. I should know what it's called, but I really don't. And it just shows, you know, that's what it is. It looks really cool, really cool. I can't wait till until this game comes out, honestly. So any information, you know, I love to see. I know they've been testing like the multiplayer. They have betas, I think, for just the onlines, because like in the past the online has been like laggy. Like you'll fight somebody and then all of a sudden they'll be 3 feet in front of you, you're blocking, and all of a sudden out of nowhere you're getting backstabbed. Like just it was so laggy. It was so bad. Not every battle was like that. Some battles were actually like good connection, but there was a lot of battles. Like there's some I fought that I'll try to put some clips of this actually if I can find some in my Xbox arcade, but there's or archive, I mean, but there's some battles where it's like you'll swing at them, it seems like you missed, but either it will make contact with them even though they're further than you thought away, or you'll swing, it looks like you missed, and then like a second later, or maybe like even it could go up to probably like 5 seconds later, they lost health. Like there's been fights where I've swung at a guy a bunch of times, seemed like I missed, and all of a sudden they're down to like 1 pixel of health, and then I'm like, alright, well that was weird. But yeah, that's hopefully they really get that, like hopefully that's better, you know, because fighting and PvPing and Dark Souls and like arenas and like people hosting like battles or duels, that's a big part of Dark Souls. That is probably the funnest part of Dark Souls after you play the campaign a couple of times, get all the achievements. I mean, unless you like to speedrun the game, there's a lot of people that speedrun Dark Souls 1 right now instead of Dark Souls 2, because let's be honest, Dark Souls 1 was much more like entertaining. It was better. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Sorry I'm sniffling. I just came in from inside and it's cold, and I'm all excited too. So now there's I'm pretty sure somebody photoshopped this picture. It's just oh Jesus Christ, dang it. Alright, well let me see. Oh dang it, I lost all the pictures. Hold on, guys. I'm looking all these up on Twitter, so I guess I should probably. Alright. And then there's this picture. I don't know if these are all real. You know, they look real, like really good, so I'm assuming these are all real. There's this picture with like your character. You're usually like this knight guy. He seems like the normal knight guy you usually start out with in Dark Souls. If you choose like the, I think it's actually called knight class. It might be like warrior, where your normal. I can't think of the names right now, but your normal like knight helmet, your knight armor, and like your long sword, it looks like, and your casual shield against like what looks like a bigger knight, I guess. And like he has like the long shield that kind of looks like the long shield in Dark Souls 1 that you could buy that could also like repel. I don't want to say repel. I don't know what the word is. I keep saying repel, but you guys know what I mean. You could riposte, I think, like people's attacks with, even though it was a long shield. And usually with long shields, you can only like slam or strike with them. You can't like like riposte their attacks. Well, that's what it looks like, and it looks really nice. It looks like in a church. It kind of reminds me of like the inside of church of either or the castle of Anne Orlando, like where you fight what's his name? Sorry, I'm a little rusty with these Dark Souls. I haven't played it in a while. Where you fight Smog and what's the other guy's name? Smog and I should know these. They go together so well. Smog. I can't think of the. Smog's the big guy. I can't think of the small guy. Sorry, my bad. But I'm doing all this off the top of my head. I didn't do any research. I just got on. I was like, oh yeah, Dark Souls was trending earlier. So now this picture, it looks like obviously like somebody got invaded, because obviously the red guy and this guy, the guy in the middle, you see he's the host, or like the host of this world. He has that basic knight set, and he summoned Jesus. It looks like like a CPU guy, like the computer. Not like, it doesn't look like a real person, because that's usually what the computer person would look like, just like the most average armor person. But I don't know. I guess most people have average armor who were in the beta, I think. So it might have been something off the beta, and I don't know. It looks really nice though. The weapon, he has like some kind of I can't. Goddamn, I'm so like a spear, like because it looks like he's doing stab animation, so it looks like something like a spear, like. So I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah. And then he's fighting something with like a normal round shield and like a normal broadsword or something. And let me see. This one here. Hold on. Let me go back and save some of these images. Or no, this one. Okay. All right. This picture. This picture is actually kind of interesting. It says Firelink Shrine, but it really doesn't look like the old Firelink Shrine from Dark Souls 1, unless it's just completely uncovered and like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain. It looks like maybe this might have been what Firelink Shrine looked like when it was not destroyed, because Firelink Shrine looks pretty beat up right now. Or like in Dark Souls 1, it looked pretty beat up, and looks like there was a structure there. And here I'm getting to my theory portion. I honestly haven't thought of any theories, but this is actually what I'm thinking of right now. It looks like Firelink Shrine is a beat up like ruin area. All right, so it looks like Firelink Shrine when before like whatever happened. Maybe something to do with like the battles, like there used to be the dragons, and then the guys with the strongest souls. Like I honestly, sorry if I'm short on names right now, but in what things are called. But like the great souls, like the I can't even think of. But you know what I mean. If you guys play Dark Souls, you guys know what I mean when I say the great souls. Like the people who held the great souls, like all the bosses. I think it's 4, maybe 5. They have to fight and get great souls from before you can unlock like the final boss. Which I forget what it's called. I could probably look it up, but it looks like that. Because if you kind of look like at the doorways or like the things over the chairs, it kind of looks like where you enter other like where the big snake head guy is, and there's like a pool, and then that leads to the grave, and I forget what that area is called, sorry. And then there's like it could lead to different places from there, and I guess it would kind of make sense that this is part of the castle that leads to like that could all be connected to like the the church where you fight the gargoyles, and this could honestly, because there is an elevator, say to like the right of this, where this guy's at, that leads up to like that church area. It would make sense if all that was connected, you know. And this, it kind of looks like, it is a circular kind of around up to like that big throne in the middle. It's a circular like area, you know. So there could be chances are there's probably a fireplace right behind the main character here in like the center, because that's where it is in Dark Souls 1. So this could take, you know, obviously there's people with other theories and probably have much more information than me, but this is right off the top of my head. I haven't heard anything, haven't seen any theories or anything like that. So this is just off the top of my head. After this, I'll go listen to some probably, and I'll probably sound dumb, but you know, this is my theory. And this is like it's a big circular area here, and that's how it was in Dark Souls 1. And there's some little stairs you can see that's also in Dark Souls 1. I don't really know what the well would do, because there is a well to like right behind to the left of this guy, where you could find like a lost souls, like where you can just you know, to absorb more souls on a guy. I think that's what it was. And yeah, like this looks like that area. It looks very reminiscent of that area or something. You know, it looks familiar. You could definitely see places where it could connect to why they're calling it Firelink Shrine again, and if it is that area, you know. I guess I'll have to do research. Maybe that is already been confirmed, but that's what I'm thinking about this picture. Alright, actually guys, I am going to watch this video quick just so I can make this all in one video, and yeah, I'll be right back in a little bit here. Alright guys, after watching the video, the 14-minute or gameplay trailer, I guess, this Firelink Shrine area it's actually a lot bigger than it looks on this picture. It actually is like a big, like, there's actually like something further down. There's a staircase that leads, you know, to that, like, you know, you see that platform right in front of you. Oh, you know, that further platform, that's actually like pretty far in. That's probably like 10 feet in of a hole. And then there is a fireplace in the middle, which it looks like the sword you took from that first enemy that they showed, where he pulled the sword out of him and then he really came to life. It looks like he used that sword that was in him to light the fireplace, but I'm not sure. I don't remember what that boss is called, like the fire, like, I don't even know what it's called. Something with fire. So maybe you have to kill certain bosses to get those swords, and then you can use those swords to get, or like open up fireplaces, I guess. That's probably wrong, but that's just a theory here. And yeah, like, I still, you know, I can't rule out the possibility that this is before like everything was destroyed, because it is a circular area. And really, I don't know, it just looks way too familiar. And other than that, the first enemy was kind of crazy, I guess. Obviously he was an easier enemy, but just the way he like transformed to whatever the fuck that creature was, it was awesome. And the first crystal, oh sorry, that first crystal, like the first bigger monster we saw was like this crystal lizard looking thing that was pretty big, and that was interesting. Let me see what else. You saw just some of the game, like this gameplay, just walking through, get into that one boss fight, got to this area afterwards, Firelink Shrine, and then I don't think they really did much afterwards. I think they got to a different area, and that's pretty much where the trailer ended. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting trailer. I liked it. The movement's definitely faster. The combos of enemies are definitely more brutal. They could really do some damage to you if you don't at least try to avoid like the first attack or the second attack. Because if you get hit by the first, chances are you're gonna hit by the second, third, and fourth. But if you manage to avoid the first and the second, there might not, like, he might hit you with the third, but there might not be a fourth to look like. So yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't really have much else. I'll talk to you guys in a little while about Dark Souls. I guess I'm not really good at looking closer at things and picking out like the minor, like the small details, but I think this game's gonna be great. That's not what I mean. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Next time my knowledge of Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls in general will come back to me, and I will be more professional about it. And yeah, so leave a comment below, tell me what you think, and yeah, see you guys later. Peace.